So recently, the Roblox YouTuber NicsterV, who also goes by MrTop5, with collectively millions of subscribers on both these YouTube channels, has found himself in a lot of heat on Twitter recently for sharing his political opinions on the internet, as well as his ties with a controversial friend of his named Shadowcore, in which we will cover later in this video. So if you guys are getting tired of Twitter causing pointless drama and being toxic for no reason whatsoever, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, because at this point it's getting literally insane. So anyway, let's get right into the video. For quick context, NicsterV, for those of you who don't know, has been a long-standing member of the Roblox community for many years now at this point, and has garnered himself the reputation as being the king of Roblox clickbait, making such videos such as, "I broke into Creecraft's house" and "Hawk Tour in Roblox." And of course, he has his Fortnite channel too, called MrTop5, where he has also been known to upload clickbait slop content. And it's no secret that in the past, he's found himself in quite a lot of drama because of the content that he makes not being everyone's forte. But this recent situation is so annoying and tedious that I just had to address it, because not only is he facing horrible messages being sent his way, but also another Roblox YouTuber as well is facing even worse backlash. So it's just been a cascading effect of people on Twitter attacking Roblox YouTubers for their political opinions. So as you all know, the presidential election happened some weeks ago, with Republican candidate Donald Trump winning, and I wanted to delay this video to avoid having my comment section become a battlefield right after a harshly contested race. But now that things have started to simmer down, I can now make this video. But essentially, this all really started where NicsterV can be seen first making tweets supporting Donald Trump right after the attempt on his life in July of this year during the Butler, Pennsylvania rally, where he posted a picture of Donald Trump with his fist in the air, and right after that he posted a tweet stating how no matter who you vote for, everyone should have the common belief that trying to harm the other side is a bad idea. Everyone should remain respectful, regardless of your political opinions. And now after he made that tweet, a lot of people were agreeing with him, other than a few select individuals who were telling him to put the fries in the bag, which is a pretty tasteless comment to be making under such a serious situation. Now fast forward to late September, and NicsterV makes a tweet stating that he hopes the election is a landslide in Trump's favor, and that he understands why people don't like Donald Trump, but he can't ever push himself to understand why anyone would vote for Kamala Harris. And after he posted those two tweets and then retweeted a Trump tweet with him at McDonald's and making a pretty nuanced take about how everyone should be respectful towards each other, he then randomly gets a super crazy message out of nowhere for merely having a different political take to the said person. This person's literally made such a crazy comment to him, and he also has someone in the comments as well telling him to go through with it, which is literally insane. Now, whether you support NicsterV or not, or you genuinely just dislike him because of his clickbaity YouTube content, wishing harm to him because of his differing political beliefs is not a mature or a correct thing to do. And it's not the first time we've covered this either, because I've made this exact same point abundantly clear in my FGTV video too, you can check that out. Now eventually, as election day came around, NicsterV announced to everyone on Twitter that he voted for Donald Trump, and this prompted some hate towards him, whether it was more people wishing bad things on him or straight up just insulting him. What was even funnier to see in all of this as well was because NicsterV was making literally tons of tweets on Twitter supporting Donald Trump, he got into some funny Twitter arguments where one person in particular was even advocating for this Roblox YouTuber to be reported to the state and arrested, which is super odd. However, despite all the insults being thrown his way or even crazy claims being made, he still continued to make a plethora of tweets and even a community post regarding Donald Trump on his MrTop5 YouTube channel, which upset a few of his fans because of the controversy it may bring. And objectively, yes, if you are a Roblox or Fortnite YouTuber, it's best if you didn't blend the world of politics onto platforms affiliated with your child-friendly brands. However, NicsterV can be seen making more tweets regarding Donald Trump and the Republican Party, stating how Elon Musk is an objectively good person and it's illogical for people to dislike him, which prompted some backlash because Elon Musk is undeniably an extremely controversial person. So people were claiming that because he was supporting Elon Musk, he was supporting a transphobe, and that somehow makes him a transphobe as well. But to play devil's advocate here, just like with the case of FGTV Duddy, we have no proof whatsoever that NicsterV dislikes gay or transgender people himself whatsoever, so it's best to not jump into crazy conclusions like that. What is objectively questionable, however, is NicsterV's association with ZephPlays, who has very unusual associates of his own, or even a more notable case of his friend being Shadowcore. Now, Shadowcore was a massive and popular friend of NicsterV on his MrTop5 Fortnite channel, and appeared in a lot of videos of his, until it was claimed many years ago that he was a cupcake lover. This resulted in MrTop5 abruptly cutting ties with him, and getting some flack from people for ever associating with someone like Shadowcore, with Shadowcore basically being genuinely disliked for many years preceding that situation.
Shadowcore. What happened to Shadowcore? You guys really want to know? Well, it's a touchy subject. It's a very, very emotional subject, because we used to record together every single day. We did. We used to record every single day. Everyone is asking where he went. Guys, I'm prepared to talk about it right now. Basically, there was a little situation, and unfortunately, Shadowcore and I are not friends anymore. We're not friends anymore. Something happened, and we just do not record together anymore. It's unfortunate, I know, it's so sad. It really is, because Shadowcore was my best friend. He was. So, guys, that is the situation. I didn't want to talk about it forever. And yeah, guys, so there's the Shadowcore situation.
Now, as of recently, MrTop5 randomly brought back Shadowcore and did a complete 180 in regards to the entire situation, which shocked and angered quite a lot of people who were still under the impression that Shadowcore was some kind of cupcake lover. One such case being a mod of MrTop5's resigning because of this entire situation. However, Shadowcore had actually made a response video to the situation over a year ago that didn't reach that much traction, where he actually talks about the entire situation and goes over quite a lot of the misinformation presented. However, he does admit in the video that he spoke to someone who was months away from turning 18 while he himself was 20, which was pretty weird but not cupcake lover level bad. So while MrTop5 was getting some backlash for this, I feel it's best if people watch Shadowcore's response to the situation before coming to their final judgment about everything. And when it does come to MrTop5's political stance, it is logical to criticize the sheer amount of political stuff he is trying to integrate into his fanbase. I think there needs to be a clear divide between him discussing politics on a personal account of his versus an actual account he has linked to his YouTube channel and has kids following. I also think as well that he perhaps should evaluate some of the connections he has, as well as tone down on all the political rhetoric he's stating as well. But I don't think that NicsterV is inherently a bad person or a bad guy, and once again I definitely don't think we should bash each other for our takes on politics unless it's inherently bad. However, if one thing is for certain, he's definitely had better luck when it comes to all of this than the Roblox piggy YouTuber and Antics, who has faced so much hate and backlash recently that he's ultimately left Twitter, and I think it would be more suitable to cover that crazy situation in another video of mine. But with that all being said, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if Twitter sucks, and comment your opinion down below regarding all of this. Obviously, this video is not intended for cyberbullying, hate or harassment or anything like that, and this video is intended for more mature audiences and complies with all of YouTube's community guidelines. Anyway, with that being said, make sure to also join my Discord server, discord.gg/Parlo, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.